our Tuesday Awaken Kundalini class. My name is Jill Enticknap, and I am the lead trainer and owner of Yogi Institute, an online yoga school and studio. And I am so happy to have you here with me today for this Kundalini Kriya. These Kundalini classes are like express classes. So usually in a Kundalini practice, you would take more time for the movements. You would take more time between the movements. But in this express Kundalini class, we come in and do a 30-minute practice that helps to elevate our energy, elevate us, and then we continue on with our day. So I'm so happy to have you here. Let's go ahead and tune in by rubbing the palms together. Starting in an easy seat, grounding down into the tailbone and getting nice and tall through the crown of the head. As you start to rub your palms together, start to become present to the energy, the heat that's created through this movement. And we're going to open with our opening chant, Om Namo Guru Dev Namo, which means I bow to the inner teacher, I bow to the wisdom within. Our Kundalini practice awakens us to our own inner energy and our own inner guide. Let's press the thumbs into the sternum as we take a deep inhale, lengthen from the root through the crown of the head. And open mouth, exhale, breathe it out, let it go. And again, big breath in, feel that energy expand within you. And open mouth, exhale, let it go. One more big breath in, take in as much air as you can. See if there's room for one sip more. And open mouth, exhale, let it all out. Let's chant, deep breath in. Om Namo Another deep breath in. Om. One more. Om. Taking a moment to bow to that inner teacher, to the teachers who have come before us, bowing to the wisdom that is our own intuition, that space inside of us, that inner knowing, and tapping into that space, helping us to connect as we move through our practice, honoring your body every step of the way and using your body's wisdom to guide you. Let's come down onto our backs. All the way down onto the back. You can bring your hands underneath your low back for a little bit of extra support as you extend your legs straight up toward the ceiling. And we're going to lift and lower our legs. So lower to a hover and lift back up, and lower to a hover and lift back up. Link your breath to your movement. The breath kind of becomes this internal pump of energy as you lift and lower. We have respiratory muscles that we work as we move breath to movement, lifting and lowering. Really starting to warm up the core as well as the hip joint. And let's bring the knees into the chest, wrap the hands around the knees, and gently rock from side to side, giving that low back a gentle massage. Take a couple deep breaths here. Bring your hands to the backs of your legs as you rock yourself all the way up. Let's rock back again, all the way up. One more time, rock back all the way up. Cross the ankles and let's press ourselves into a downward facing dog. Your feet are hip width distance apart. Hands are a little bit wider at shoulder width distance. Spread those fingers out wide and really press the heels of the palms into the mat. Take a deep breath in. Maybe you pedal out the legs, bending into one knee, bending into the other, stretching out through the back side of the body. And then for 3 rounds, we're going to press ourselves forward, let the legs come down, unflip the toes, press through the palms, upward facing dog. Flip the toes back over, press the hips up and back, downward facing dog. 2 more times, shift forward, let the hips come down, unflip the toes, press through the palms, upward facing dog, and then press back up, downward facing dog. One more time, press forward, legs come down, shoelace side of the feet, press in, upward facing dog, and press back, downward facing dog. Look forward, step forward, take a bend in the knees as you bring the bottom all the way down and extend your legs out in front of you. Coming into this seated position, let's reach our fingertips for our toes. Maybe you can reach them, maybe you can. It's okay if your legs or your hands are down on your legs. And we're going to inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. And inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Really opening up the lines of energy through the backside of the body. The hamstrings are said to be one of the 2 tightest parts of the body because of our time sitting, whether we're at a desk or driving or whatever we're doing. So this is a really important movement to lengthen out through the back line of the body. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Keep going. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. And let's inhale, come all the way up. Draw the soles of the feet together, the knees out wide, and let's flutter out those knees, bringing some mobility into the hips and ultimately into the low back where we just created some space. We're going to shift into our hero's pose, coming onto our knees and then sinking your hips back down onto your heels as we bring the hands to the back of the head, elbows out wide. And we're going to twist to the left and twist to the right. And then let's add in the breath. Inhale as you come to the left and exhale as you come to the right. Inhale as you come to the left and exhale as you come to the right. I invite you to close down your eyes. As you do this movement in your body, maybe you pick up the pace. As long as you link your breath to your movement, you're moving at the perfect pace for you. Come through center. Let's let the hands come down onto the knees. Take a deep breath in. And open mouth, exhale, breathe it out, let it go. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale, breathe it out, let it go. Shifting yourself into a tabletop position, stacking shoulders over wrists, knees under hips. Let the shoelace side of your feet rest down. If this is sensitive in the wrist, you can always extend the hands slightly forward, decreasing that angle. I'm going to stack because that's what feels best for me. And we're coming into our Kundalini cat-cows, where we inhale, arch the spine, lift the gaze, and exhale, round the spine, head hangs heavy. Let's quicken the pace. Inhale, arch, exhale, round. Inhale, arch, exhale, round. I like to close down my eyes as I do this movement, as it's quite quick and just helps me to connect more deeply to these movements through the spine. Inhale, arch, exhale, round. Inhale, arch, exhale, round. Come to that neutral tabletop position, keeping your gaze down on the floor, creating that nice neutral neck. Tuck the tailbone under, bringing the arch out of the low back. Take a couple deep breaths here. And then walk your hands back toward your knees, coming into that hero's pose once again. Rock pose is another name. Tuck the chin to the chest, and we're going to slowly, gently roll the right ear to the right shoulder. Roll the chin through center, left ear, left shoulder. Right ear, right shoulder. Left ear, left shoulder. Shifting from side to side. Doing this slowly, mindfully. Stretching out through the backside of the neck, creating that nice length, shifting through the neck, the cervical spine, opening up the lines of energy throughout the spine. And bring the chin through center. Let's inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And we're going to bend to the right as we bring the right hand across and the left hand over. And then inhale through center and exhale, left hand comes across, right hand reaches. Inhale through center, exhale, right hand across, left hand reaches. Inhale through center, exhale, left hand across, right hand reaches. And let's continue this nice fluid motion from side to side. Inhale as you come through center and exhale as you bend. Moving the spine, working the spine in all of the different directions. And one more time over to the left. Come through center, let your palms come palm facing down. Let's close down the eyes and take a few deep breaths here. If this is uncomfortable on your ankles or your feet, know that you can always shift into a seated position. And I invite you to bring a goal to the forefront of your mind, something that you're working towards. Maybe it's abundance, maybe it's creativity, maybe it is opening yourself up to more love, more connection. And let's inhale, reach forward and pull that in, and reach forward and pull that in. Inhale forward, exhale, pull back. As you pull in, you can make a fist, reach forward, draw it in, reach forward, draw it in. Maybe you start to imagine more things that you are drawing in, maybe things, experiences, locations, opportunities, connections. Let's connect to today's affirmation. I celebrate my victories and stay motivated by my progress. I celebrate my victories and stay motivated by my progress. As you're drawing in all the things that you wish to experience, all of your heart's desires, all of the desires from your most authentic self, reach out, draw in, inhale, extend, exhale, pull it in. Bring those last few things that'll make your life easier, that'll make your life more enjoyable, more prosperous, more joyful, and draw them in. Draw in that joy, draw in that happiness, draw in that connection, draw in that contribution. And let's shift ourselves off of our ankles into our easy seat. And flip the palms, palm facing down, and take a few deep breaths here. Letting yourself really sink and connect, tuning in, tapping in to those experiences, those feelings, gratitude, appreciation, abundance, manifestation, connection, attraction, And we're coming into our Siri Om. As we inhale, bring the chest forward, and exhale, round the spine back. See if you can keep your chin parallel to the floor as you do this movement, and really make this movement about the thoracic spine, the main mid part of the spine, and less about movement through the neck. And connect to your breath. I invite you to close down your eyes. Turn inward here as you inhale forward and exhale, round the spine back. And inhale forward and exhale, round the spine back. Connect to your own rhythm, your own movement. Inhale forward, exhale, round. Inhale forward, exhale, round. Notice which direction you're moving, and let's slowly, gently change direction. Inhale forward, exhale back, keeping the breath the same, but just changing the direction of the torso. Inhale forward, exhale, round it back. Come through center, get nice and tall. One last movement before our final resting pose. Let's bring our arms out wide, and we're going to inhale, reach up, and exhale, draw down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Make this a fast movement. You can close down your eyes and maybe bring your gaze to your third eye point. I celebrate my victories and stay motivated by my progress. Let's let the hands come down. Flip the palms, palm facing down. Take a couple deep breaths here. And let's shift ourselves down onto our backs for our final resting pose. As you come down onto your back, find what feels comfortable for you. It might feel better to have the feet planted on the floor. It might feel better to have the soles of the feet together. Find what feels good for you and just really allow yourself to sink and settle in. Taking a couple deep inhales, send it to the belly, fill the lungs, fully expand, pause at the top. An open mouth exhale, breathe it out, let it go. Take two more just like that. Big breath in Open mouth, breathe it out. And again, big breath in. Open mouth, breathe it out. Settling in to your final resting pose. Let's connect to our affirmation. I celebrate my victories and stay motivated by my progress. And maybe you allow yourself to connect to that progress. We're 17 days into our 30-day challenge. And if you're still here or if you're back, just acknowledge yourself for being here. Acknowledge yourself for partaking in these practices and acknowledge any benefits that you've experienced along the way. Draw your knees into your chest. Wrap your hands around your knees. Gently rock from side to side. Grab the backs of your legs as you rock yourself all the way up, coming back into that seated position. Let's take a moment, press our palms together, tuck our chin to our chest. We close out our Kundalini class with the longtime sun blessing and one long Satnam. Again, Satnam means truth is my essence. I am one with truth. And as we use this practice to continuously align with our most authentic self, we align with our own truth in that moment, knowing that there is space and room for many truths and that our truth can change. May the longtime sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Deep breath in. Sun. Nam. Satnam. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here today, for sharing in this space and allowing me to share this practice with you. If you enjoyed this class, please be sure to like it, save it, favorite it, share it, subscribe. follow, do all of the things. It's my honor and privilege to share this practice. I hope to see you again on your mat very, very soon. And until then, may your light be your guide. Night, honey. Night, honey. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.